Unit 3, Lesson 14, Practice Problems number 4. Select all the expressions whose value is larger than 100. All means I'm going to select more than one. Larger than 100. A is 120% of 100. I know that 100% of 100 is 100. 20% of 100 is 20. So this one would be 120, which is indeed greater than 100. 50% of 150 is half of 150. I know that half of 100 is 50. Half of 50 is 25. So half of 150 is 75, which is not greater than 100. 150% of 50, excuse me. I know that 100% of 50 is 50. I know that 50% of 50 is half of 50, which is 25. Which means 150% of 50 is $75, which is not greater than 100. 20% of 800. I know that 20% is the same thing as 1/5. And if I want to find 1/5 of 800, I do 800 divided by 5 to get 1/5. 5 goes into 8 one time. 5 times 1 is 8. I subtract, get 3. Bring down 0. 5 goes into 30 6 times. 5 times 6 is 30. Subtract, get a 0. Bring down the 0. 5 goes into 0 0 times, which is 0. Subtract, get 0. There's nothing else to bring down, so we're done. $160. So yes, 20% of 800 is greater than $100. Or sorry, just 100, not dollars. 200% of 30. I know that 100% of 30 is 30. Another 100% would be 30 more. So 200% is 60, which is not greater than 100. 500% of 400. Holy smokes. I know that 100% of 400 is 400. 200% of 400 is 800. I can tell that if I just keep getting bigger, I'm definitely going to be more than 100. 500% of 400 is 2,000. 400 times 5. 1% of 1,000. Remember that we talked about how to find 1%. 1% is 1/100th of 1,000, which means we have to do 1,000 divided by 100. 100 does not go into 1. 100 does not go into 10. 100 goes into 100 one time. 1 times 100 is 100. We subtract, get a 0, bring down the 0. 100 goes into 0 0 times. 0, subtract, get a 0. Nothing left to bring down. We're all done. 1,000 divided by 100 is 10. 1% of 1,000 is not greater than 100. So we got 3 answers. A, D, and F are all greater than 100.